Stardate 20615.3. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. We are in a stationary orbit over the planet Crossover, where we met with Premier Clinton and made a deal to sell them Federation technology in exchange for 1 million pounds of crystal methane in order to control the drug trade of Earth. Lieutenant O'Hara, give me an update.
Like Captain Premier Clinton of Planet Crossover, you know, like gag me with a spoon, you know, has been like demanding to speak with you, and it's like waiting on the line.
Put him on screen, Lieutenant.
Captain, I've been waiting for the delivery of that technology you promised. We had a deal, remember? Yes.
My apologies, Premier. We were delayed in the deliverance of the technology that we had agreed upon earlier. But now we have it and we're going to beam it down immediately. Now here it comes. Captain out.
Bye, Cappy Poo. Thank you. Oh, girls!
Mr. Shotty.
Aye, Captain.
I want all the ship's power tied into the photon torpedoes and phaser banks.
Ah, yes, Captain. I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Got it all set up and ready to go, sir.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Yes, Captain.
Station the ship in a neutral and standard orbit and station it in a neutral location where we can strike all major cities on the planet's surface below.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Spulu.
Sir.
Lock all photon torpedoes and phaser banks on every city on planet Crossover. And Mr. Spot, you can record in your data banks that it was Premier Clinton's fault for firing upon us first.
Captain, there's a Klingon bird of prey approaching off the starboard bow.
Sound red alert. Mr. Gorbachev, raise all shields.
Shields not responding, sir.
Like Captain, the Klingons are like signaling us and are like demanding our complete surrender.
Put him on screen, Lieutenant.
Looks very ugly for you, Captain Crook. That's what you get for firing on a peaceful planet and breaking the peace treaty.
Why, piss on you, you Clinton lover. We can't have these cross-dressers running across the galaxy with Federation technology. The next thing you know, they'll want to be just like me, a starship captain.
You have 1 minute to surrender. Or die, Captain.
Mr. Spot. Suggestions?
Captain, this will be your last decision as a Starfleet commander.
Shut up, you half-breed, pointed-head, green-blooded freak.
Captain?
Why, this is another fine mess you've gotten us into, Jim. If you were chasing women all over the universe, perhaps you could run the starship like a captain. And, well, since you can't, I'm gonna slap a medical inquiry on you and prove medical incompetency. And have you removed as starship captain.
Why, Dr. Jones, those are fighting words.
Why, piss on you, Jim. Let's...
Security.
Security here.
Send an armed team to the bridge and escort Dr. Jones to the brig.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Shotty.
Aye, Captain.
Estimated time for the repair of the ship's engines.
Well, the engines are all shot to hell, sir, and the ship's falling to pieces, so there's no chance of escape.
Captain, the Klingon commander is like signaling and demanding our complete surrender or be destroyed.
Mr. Shotty.
Aye, sir?
Set the ship's engines for a maximum overload for an explosion.
Aye, Captain, sir. The ship and our crew will be destroyed.
That's an order, mister.
Aye, sir.
Captain, must I warn you that it is against Starfleet regulations for you to jeopardize the lives of this crew of this ship just to save your own ass.
Shut up, you cold-blooded lizard, or I'll drill you with my phaser.
Yes, Captain?
Lieutenant O'Hara, send a distress signal to the nearest Starfleet ship to send a rescue ship to beam me up from the planet's surface below.
Yes, Captain.
Mr. Shotty.
Yes, Captain.
Set the ship's engines for a maximum overload for the explosion now and beam me down to the planet's surface.
Look, Captain, sir. The ship in a crew. Aye, right away, Captain. Here we go. Bloody bastard.
Well, it looks like that I'm the only one who made it. Too bad. Ah, Admiral Brooks. So glad to see you. I'm so glad to see that you responded to my distress call, Admiral.
Captain Crook, the Federation has been monitoring your transmissions. We know that you destroyed Planet Crossover after making a deal with them to sell them Federation technology. We also know that you purposely destroyed a Federation starship, the USS Enterprise 1701, and that you have plans for becoming the biggest drug trafficker in the galaxy? So I hereby place you under arrest for these crimes, including the death of my twin cousin, Premier Clinton. What have you got to say for yourself, Captain?
Well, I guess I should have just said no.
And would you please stop sucking your nose? Sergeant, now arrest this man.
You're coming with us. Come on. Come on, fathead. Let's go. Hurry up.
Captain Crook was taken to Starbase 29, where he was convicted and sentenced to 2,000 years working for President Nancy Reagan's Just Say No to Drugs program. Stay tuned for another exciting edition of Star Trek, The Untold Story.